And speaking of our medal total, who do I have here? And if not the belle of the ball, Northern BC's golden girl, not one, not two, but 3 medals in the last 4 days at the Canada Winter Games. It's Emily Dickson, our Northern girl. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You brought your hardware. Maybe
I brought them, yeah.
Yeah, introduce these medals and what event you won them in.
Well, I started off with the 12.5 kilometer individual race, and that was my first medal. It was a bronze, and and then next up, I worked my way up to the gold. So silver was yesterday's race, the 7.5 kilometer sprint, and today was gold in the pursuit, 10 kilometers.
Now, speaking of that race, for those looking at the times at home, Emily won by 0.8 seconds, I believe, against the second person. Run us through the race. What was running through your mind and how that happened?
Well, it started off pretty well. With the pursuit start, it was a 5-second interval start. So I started off 5 seconds behind Lilani Tembenberg, who was the winner yesterday. And so that time isn't given back at the finish line. It's first across the finish line wins. So the first couple laps we were skiing together. My first 2 shooting bouts, I went prone, and it started off well. I hit 4 and 4, so I was up to 8 for 10. And then I got to standing, and I had a little bit of issues in the first standing. I missed 4, which is not ideal, far from ideal actually. And I just at that point I turned on the jets skiing, and I knew I could still be in it. Because with the pursuit, it comes down to the last shooting. Nothing's final until that last shooting's done. So last shooting, I came in, cleaned that, and I looked up and saw her just taking off up the hill. So it was close. I followed her in started off the lap right behind her and caught her about halfway through. Tried to stick in the front, and it came down to a sprint finish, and as you can see here, I got it.
Perfect. Unbelievable. Now, you heard the support behind us chanting for Emily. Let's talk about that Northern support. What it's like to have all these local folks cheering you on.
It's amazing. I mean, I've done a few international competitions. I've been to a few national competitions, Canadian nationals. But to have Canada Winter Games here is such a great atmosphere, such a big support crew. I have a lot of people who normally wouldn't be able to travel and watch my races, and to have this high level of sport and to have everyone here cheering me on, it was such a great feeling, and really, it helped me for sure. It really helped me push that extra little bit out on the course, I'd say.
Yeah, you're a Burns Lake girl originally. You moved up here. You go to the sports school. How much does something like that help you, having a high-level training facility?
Oh, it's been amazing the last couple of years. The improvements out at Otway, they have such a dedicated staff that have put so many hundreds of hours into that facility. It's world class now, so that has been amazing. And Canadian Sports School has also been a huge part of my improvement over the last couple of years. I've had some great trainers up there working on this more of the strength side of things, and it's an individual sport, but it's definitely a team helping me earn every one of these. So.
Sure. Now, one of the memorable moments from the 2010 Olympics was John Montgomery chugging a beer after his big gold medal winning performance. We can't do beer. Emily's just 17, but we have lined up some 1% milk. So shall we? Look at this. Let's enjoy this. Maybe get a cheer from the crowd. Cheers to you.
All right. Go for it.
She's drinking the whole thing. That's unbelievable. 3 medals for Emily Dickson at the Canada Winter Games, and she finished it off. Cheers to you.
Now, come on.
Sorry.